I'm just going to adjust my microphone a little bit. There we go. And set the gain a bit higher. There. Okay. It's actually quiet this morning, so I can do my recordings with the gain up higher, which is nice. So, let's go with the first fact. Norwegian scientists have hypothesized that Rudolph's red nose is probably the result of a parasitic infection of his respiratory system. 2. The Germans made the first artificial Christmas trees out of dyed goose feathers. 3. Each year, more than 3 billion Christmas cards are sent in the U.S. alone. 4. All the gifts in the 12 days of Christmas would equal 364 gifts. 5. The true love mentioned in the song 12 Days of Christmas does not refer to a romantic couple, but the Catholic Church's code for God. The person who receives the gifts represents someone who has accepted that code. For example, the partridge in the pear tree represents Christ. The 2 turtle doves represent the Old and New Testaments. 6. According to data analyzed from Facebook posts, 2 weeks before Christmas is one of the 2 most popular times for couples to break up. However, Christmas Day is the least favorite day for breakups. 7. Most of Santa's reindeer have male-sounding names such as Blitzen, Comet, and Cupid. However, male reindeers shed their antlers around Christmas, so the reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh are likely not male, but female or castrated. 8. In 350 AD, Pope Julius I, Bishop of Rome, proclaimed December 25th the official celebration date for the birthday of Christ. 9. According to the Guinness World Records, the tallest Christmas tree ever cut was a 221-foot Douglas fir that was displayed in 1950 at the Northgate Shopping Center in Seattle, Washington. 10. The traditional 3 colors of Christmas are green, red, and gold. Green has long been a symbol of life and rebirth. Red symbolizes the blood of Christ, and gold represents light as well as wealth and authority, wealth and royalty. 11. Contrary to popular belief, suicide rates during the Christmas holiday are low. The highest rates are during the spring. 12. The world's largest Christmas stocking measured 106 feet and 9 inches long, which is 32.56 meters, and 48.9 feet and 1 inch, 14.97 meters wide. It weighed as much as 5 reindeer and held almost 1,000 presents. It was made by the Children's Society in London on December 14th, 2007. 13. Christmas trees have been sold in the U.S. since 1850. 14. Christmas trees usually grow for about 15 years before they are sold. 15. Many European countries believed that spirits, both good and evil, were active during the 12 days of Christmas. These spirits eventually evolved into Santa elves, especially under the influence of Clemency Moore's The Night Before Christmas, illustrated by Thomas Nast. 16. Each year, there are approximately 20,000 Rent-a-Santas across the United States. Rent-a-Santas usually undergo seasonal training on how to maintain a jolly attitude under pressure from the public. They also receive practical advice, such as not accepting money from parents while children are looking, and avoiding garlic, onions, or beans for lunch. 17. Bolivians celebrate Misa del Gallo, or Mass of the Rooster, on Christmas Eve. Some people bring roosters to the midnight mass, a gesture that symbolizes the belief that a rooster was the first animal to announce the birth of Jesus. 18. The British wear paper crowns while they eat Christmas dinner. The crowns are stored in a tube called a Christmas cracker. And that one, I can confirm some families in Canada also do that. We also have Christmas crackers. 19. In Poland, spiders or spiderwebs are common Christmas tree decorations because, according to legend, a spider wove a blanket for baby Jesus. In fact, Polish people consider spiders to be symbols of goodness and prosperity at Christmas. 20. Alabama was the first state in the United States to officially recognize Christmas in 1836. Christmas has its roots in pagan festivals such as Saturnalia, December 17th to the 23rd, the Collins, January 1st of January to the 5th, the Precursor to the 12 days of Christmas, and Deus Sol Invictus, or Birthday of the Unconquerable Sun, December 25th. The Christian Church heartily disapproved of such celebrations and co-opted the pagans by declaring December 25th as Christ's day of birth, though there is no evidence Christ was born on that day. 31. Santa Claus is based on a real person, Saint Nicholas of Myra, also known as Nicolaus the Wonder Worker, Bishop Saint Nicholas of Smyrna, and Nicolaus of Bari, who lived during the 4th century. Born in Patara, in modern-day Turkey, he is the world's most popular non-biblical saint, and artists have portrayed him more often than any other saint except Mary. He is the patron saint of banking, pawnbroking, pirating, butchery, sailing, thievery, orphans, royalty, and New York City. 32. Early illustrations of St. Nicholas depict him as stern, commanding, and holding a birch rod. He was more a symbol of discipline and punishment than the jolly overweight elf children know today. 33. Puritan Oliver Cromwell outlawed Christmas celebrations and carols in England from 1649 to 1660. The only celebrations allowed were sermons and prayers. 34. Wassail is from the Old Norse Vesela, meaning good health. 35. Christmas stockings allegedly evolved from 3 sisters who were too poor to afford a marriage dowry and were therefore doomed to a life of prostitution. They were saved, however, when the wealthy Bishop St. Nicholas of Smyrna, the precursor to Santa Claus, or Smyrna, I will say Smyrna, anyway, when he crept down their chimney and generously filled their stockings with gold coins. 36. The Viking god Odin is one precursor to the modern Santa Claus. According to myth, Odin rode his flying horse, Sleipnir, a precursor to Santa's reindeer, who had 8 legs. In the winter, Odin gave out both gifts and punishment, and children would fill their boots or stockings with treats for Sleipnir. 37. There are 2 competing claims as to which president was the first to place a Christmas tree in the White House. Some scholars say President Franklin Pierce did. Some scholars say President Franklin Pierce did in 1856. Others say President Benjamin Harrison brought the first tree in 1889. President Coolidge started the White House lighting ceremony in 1923. President Teddy Roosevelt, 38. President Teddy Roosevelt, an environmentalist, banned Christmas trees from the White House in 1901. 39. It is estimated that the single White Christmas by Irving Berlin is the best-selling single of all time, with over 100 million sales worldwide. That's interesting. I thought it was the Bing Crosby version that was the most. Cool. 40. There are approximately 21,000 Christmas tree farms in the United States. In 2008, nearly 45 million Christmas trees were planted, adding to the existing 400 million trees. approximately 30 to 35 million real living Christmas trees are sold each year in the U.S. 44. Christmas is a contraction of Christ's Mass, which is derived from the Old English Christus Masse, first recorded Christus Masse. I used to do Old English back in my bachelor's degree, but I don't remember it very well. Anyway, this was first recorded in 1038. The letter X in Greek is the first letter of Christ, and Xmas has been used as an abbreviation for Christmas since the mid-1500s. 45. In 1962, the first Christmas postage stamp was issued in the United States. 46. In Germany, Heiligabend, or Christmas Eve, is said to be a magical time when the pure in heart can hear animals talking. 47. The earliest known Christmas tree decorations were apples. At Christmas time, medieval actors would use apples to decorate paradise trees, usually fir trees, during paradise plays, which were plays depicting Adam and Eve's creation and fall. 48. Commissioned by Sir Henry Cole, British illustrator John Callcott Horsley invented the Christmas card in 1843. 49. Christmas purchases account for 1/6 of all retail sales in the U.S. According to the United Nations Children's Fund, or UNICEF, there are 2,106 million children under age 18 in the world. If there are on average 2.5 children per household, Santa would have to make 842 million stops on Christmas Eve, traveling 221 million miles. To reach all 842 million stops, Santa would need to travel between houses in 2/10,000ths of a second, which means he would need to accelerate 12.19 million miles, 20.5 billion meters per second on each stop. On each stop. The force of this acceleration would reduce Santa to chunky salsa. And this is why he's considered magical, I guess. 51. During the Christmas season, nearly 28 cents of Lego are sold every second. 52. This is the last one. Many of the most popular Christmas songs, such as White Christmas, Winter Wonderland, The Christmas Song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'll Be Home for Christmas, were written or co-written by Jews. And there we go. So, that is it for this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna try my best to accelerate video production to make up for the fact that I was gone for 4 or 5 days. But I'm not sure which days I'll be able to accelerate on because I still work until the 23rd. So you might end up getting like 5 videos on Christmas. We'll see what happens. But anyway, my next video that I upload will be me talking about my trip, where I went, what I did, that kind of thing. And after that, I'm not too sure. I've been having a lot of camera issues to the point where the camera actually deleted 2 videos.